As we get set to get things, the pitching that has to be considered one of the strong points on this ball club.
Yeah.
He'll join us in a moment, but before he does, let's get a look at the starting lineup for the visiting San Francisco Giants, as manager Bruce Bochy sets his guys up like this. They'll match up against the big fella you see right there. Defensively, the alignment will look like this. Denard Span will step to the plate now as we're ready to get this one underway.
Leading off the afternoon for San Francisco, center fielder Denard Span.
Underway at the ballpark this afternoon as the first pitch is in there for strike one. EK, as we take a look at our home nine as they take the field here this afternoon, it's been, all things considered, a pretty good start to the campaign as they have 4 wins from their first 6 tries.
And obviously, that includes taking the first 3 games of this series as well. So they're out looking for the sweep here in the finale.
And this is going to be a fair ball as it'll head to the corner.
A line shot into right to start things out. Now you have to worry about whether he'll be on the move or not.
Joe Panik will stand in now, and he'll likely have a look down to third to see if anything's up here with nobody out. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. Back in standing. First offering on the way. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
That first pitch is going to be key all night long. If he gets ahead early with the fastball, that's when he can get tough to figure out, especially with the arsenal that he has.
He's ready. Now the pitch. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
And we're going to see a lot more of this because this is a guy who's let it be known that he will work inside. He'll even back you off the plate if he has to.
Ready now on 1-1. A ball hit hard to the left side. In there, a base hit.
Boy, in here you can't get angry at a hitter for hitting the ball too hard. But I think because this got to the outfield grass in such a hurry, that runner from first had to put on the brakes or the hit and run could have backfired at third base.
Here's Buster Posey now. And a double steal try here. Fouled straight back. He's ready now. The pitch crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1.
Well, this is the kind of situation where they came up short last night. They had opportunities, but they could never really cash them in. So You can bet they'd love to get something going on the board early here.
Now the 1-1 pitch. This is hit sharply to the left side. And that's in there, base hit. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
Boy, you talk about getting yourself into some early hot water. 3 batters into the ball game, he's already staring at a bases loaded situation. And you have to imagine this cleanup guy's licking his chops right now. And who would have guessed that he'd have this kind of opportunity this early in the game?
Brandon Belt will stand in now in an early RBI spot in the top of the first. Here's the first offering. Out in front as he lifts a fly ball out toward right field. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game.
Well, from a defensive point of view, this does cost them a run on the sacrifice fly, but at least they're finally able to get an out. Plus, the other 2 runners have to hold, so double play still in effect if they can get a ground ball.
Hunter Pence will stand in looking to keep this first inning rally hot. First pitch coming. Now both runners on the move. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw. It's there in plenty of time. He's out trying to steal third as they...
You've already scored against this guy, so maybe now you can put a little bit more pressure on him with that sneak attack double steal. It doesn't work out here, but I don't fault him for being aggressive.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. From the belt, kicks and deals. Now a hard hit ball back up the middle, and that'll get through into center field for a base hit. Now a long throw home, and the run will score from second to make this a 2-0 ball game. So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone, and stepping in the slick fielding shortstop Brandon Crawford. Now here's the first pitch. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. The rain, as we've mentioned, coming down fairly steadily here at game time. EK, how'd you like playing in the rain?
It wasn't that bad. The only problem, sometimes up at the plate, batting gloves would get wet while it was raining. It made it a little difficult to hit.
Pause, now the pitch. Hit well, but fouled that time by Crawford as this will find the seats down the line in right. From the belt, the pitch. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
The 1-2. Hit hard but foul toward first, so he'll come back and line it up again. Again, a 1-2. And a beautiful knuckle curve in there for a called strike 3, and that will be out number 3. So 2 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a runner left. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. Giants on. And there you see, look now at the Giants' defensive alignment behind him. Corey Spangenberg will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
Leading out for the Padres, second baseman, Corey Spangenberg.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Eric Karros, this Giant ball club, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in hoping not to fall too deep into an early season hole as they're just 1-5 to start the new campaign.
When you're looking at trying to get out of a funk like this, it always helps when you can hand the ball over to a veteran starter that's been through this before, and luckily for them, they're going to be able to do that here.
Hitters count 2-0. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Yeah, you know, he probably got the fastball he was looking for, but on 2-0, you can look for one pitch in one spot. And if it's not in that spot, you take it.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. Good fastball that time as he's pulled the count back to even now. It's 2-2. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Now another 2-2. He bounces this one toward the left side, and that's going to find the hole into left field. It's a base hit.
Some guys, you almost do him a favor if you pitch away from him. Here, he's just doing what he does best. Great balance here. Good swing path, and he drives it the other way.
Derek Norris will step in now. Cueto will go to first, but the runner's back easily. Now the first pitch. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
He's set, now the pitch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. And he is back safely at first, and that was almost trouble. From the stretch. Now a swing and a bouncing ball toward the hole. One there. On to Belt, and they turn to a double play. Will Myers will come on now, and no sooner did it look like they may have something started than the double play took it all away.
And that's especially tough when you figure the part of the lineup they're in. These are the guys you want to have hitting with runners on base.
Now the first pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. The next pitch. Change up low, 2-0.
Yeah, he's looked at two close pitches. You get the feeling that this is the calm before the storm. I think he'll unload on this one if this thing is anywhere near the zone.
Here comes the 2-0. And that's taken for a strike on the inside corner, 2-1. Here he comes, one. And this is hit well towards the hole. And he'll reach to knock this ball down. But he knows he's got no chance at first, so we'll see how they score that. Most likely an infield single. Matt Kemp will step in for the first time. And as you can see, not the fastest of starts for him this first week of the season. quick move here to step off and look the runner back. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Now here's the first pitch. It's the outside corner. It's strike one.
You know, it's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike one. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
Comes set. Now the pitch. And that's cut on and missed by Kemp as they move ahead of him now 0-2.
And he's really going to have to fight now. You got to take a little.
Matt Duffy leads things off now in the top half of the second.
Third baseman, number 5, Matt Duffy.
Here's the first off. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty darn good job against him in this series.
Pitch on the way. Swing and a hard hit ball to second. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. And one away in the inning here as you see the Padres modeling their camouflage jerseys this afternoon. Popular here as a salute to the many servicemen and women in the San Diego area. So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring in Gregor Blanco, the left fielder. First pitch coming. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one.
Well, that one's at 94, so the velocity's good right now.
Here's the pitch. Line fouled off to the left and a few rows back. The pitch. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Here comes a 1-2. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Here's another 1-2. Driven the other way out to deep left field. Into the seats, and it's gone. A solo shot here to left as the Giants have now taken a 3-0 lead.
Yeah, you're right. I remember mine. I hit it in my first at-bat of the 1992 season against the San Diego Padres. It's hard to describe exactly what you feel as you round the bases, but as you can imagine, it's pretty awesome. You know, hopefully he can get that ball back soon so it can go in his trophy room. Well, yeah, his first hit of the series here, and he makes it a good one, all right. As this one clears the wall by plenty, and back in the dugout, you can imagine he's probably saying, it's about time.
Stepping in now, Johnny Cueto. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one, 1-0.
Boy, I don't know that I'd want to be facing this guy right now. He looks pretty fired up out there.
Yeah, he looks like he could run that fastball through a brick wall.
Here's the 1-0. That missed. Close. It's ball two. Very patient here in these opening few innings.
And I think that's exactly what they're going to need to do. The more hitters counts that you can get yourself in, the more fastballs you're going to see. And this is a good fastball hitting team.
And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Bases are empty, one man out. A 2-1 offering. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
You can bet he's a little rattled still from that first inning. He gave up a lot of solid contact that first time through the lineup.
Now the 3-1 home. 3-2.
Don't you walk in.
Here's the 3-2 pitch. Out of play. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Full count offering on its way. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
And he was really late on this one. I mean, really late. You can see where the baseball is by the time he gets the barrel through. I mean, it's darn near in the catcher's glove already. That tells me he was probably looking for something else.
Here's the center fielder, Denard Span. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Now here's the pitch. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. The 1-1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Here comes the 2-1. 3-1 now.
And he's got a little bit of work to do now to avoid that first walk.
The 3-1 coming. Now a pitch swung on and hit to the left side, but this is going to find the seats, a foul ball. 3-2 pitch. And a slider, called strike 3 as he couldn't pull the trigger and the side is retired. 1 in the inning, and it comes from a rather unlikely power source. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 3-0 San Francisco. Yonhervis Solarte will lead things off here as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 due up to start the home second.
Yonhervis Solarte.
First pitch to him. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Well, you got to figure that this guy's going to come out here free and easy here in the second. He's got a 3-run cushion already. No reason not to come right after these guys.
And this is chopped foul at the plate. He's in the hole now, down 0-2. Now the pitch. Fouled back. Here comes another 0-2. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Yeah, with the bases empty, that's the right spot for that 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider.
Now here's the pitch. And he struck him out.
Boy, and just a great call that time to turn to the changeup. That's one of those at the plate where you don't even wait for the umpire to make the call. You know you're a goner.
Alexi Ramirez will be the batter. And here's the first pitch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Here's a 1-0. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Cutter misses, and it's 3-1. Check that 2-1. Here's the 2-1 pitch. There's the cold strike he was looking for. 2-2 now.
Boy, good pitch, good spot. That thing tailed right back over the outside corner.
Bases are empty, one man out. Sets the 2-2 pitch. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. The 2-2 one more time. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. Three-two, here it comes. Now a throw over to first, just keeping him close. First pitch on the way. A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. Comes set, now the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. You don't want to give this guy something where he can just roll over a ground ball and still get it into right field.
1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there. And you figure to see that changeup more and more as this day progresses.
And the first time through the lineup, you want these guys to know that you've got this pitch in your arsenal. Sometimes pitchers want to hold on to pitches and not show everything right away, but here, you want these guys to be thinking, I know we've got that changeup, so I'd better not sit on the fastball too often.
John Jay will get his first cuts here with 2 gone now and a runner at first. First pitch coming. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Has a look, now the pitch. Ball 1.
Pitch count already becoming a factor. He's at 34 now, still not out of the second inning.
One on the way. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Here's the 1-2. 1-2 pitch is swung on and lifted in the air out to center field. Span is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. 1 left for San Diego. Still down 3-0. I think he folded a bit too much. It's a foul ball. And now a pitch on the way. Chopped foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2. Pitch on the way. And this is hit sharply toward the third base coaching box. A foul ball. The 0-2 once more. He goes the other way as this is hit well out toward deep left field. 1 away here to begin the third.
You know, that's the thing with throwing a fastball as hard as he does. It makes fly balls travel that much farther off the bat. And this thing gets out there a long ways before it finally gets tracked down.
Buster Posey will stride in again. He singled and later scored his first time. Here's the first pitch to him. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1.
Come down now.
And the pitch. A late swing here as this is hit hard to the right side, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. 1 out, nobody on. Here's the pitch. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
And even on 0-2, you don't want guys to get into a comfort level up there.
Now the 1-2. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Just overmatched him there. It's a 1-2 fastball, and this is right by him. Absolutely no contest.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. So nothing happening this time around. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Giants lead it 3-0. Andrew Cashner makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3. First pitch coming. And they'll start him with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball. 1-0. The 1-0 pitch. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
I got to think he's going to leave the bat on his shoulder again here, even 2-0. This approach hasn't been too sharp so far to lead off the inning.
Here's the 2-0. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. The 2-1. And this is going to be a foul ball. Here now the 2-2. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
You know, it seems like every time we check these out and show motion, it always looks like the bat breaks the plane. Look here, sure enough, I don't think he holds up in time. Looked to me like that was the right call.
Into the box now, Corey Spangenberg. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. On the way.
Here we go.
And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. Look at this. Throw from a knee is too late, and that will be an infield single.
One heck of an effort up the middle right there. You see him dive to pull this ball in, but his momentum is taking him away from first base, and there's just no way to get enough on that throw.
The catcher, Derek Norris, is in. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
That changeup away is his ground ball pitch. That's a good job to hold off.
The 1-0. Swung on and lifted down the left field line. And that's a fair ball.
I tell you, both of these teams have come out swinging the bats well so far. That's 9 hits between them, and this is still just the 3rd inning.
Will Myers will stand in. A base hit his first time around. Now here's the first pitch. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1.
Pretty cool right there. You know, it's so important in a tough spot to get that first pitch strike over, and he's able to jump ahead.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Now here's a fastball up that he sends in the air out to fairly deep center field. Span is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
And on the mound, he knows he can afford to work up in the zone here in this ballpark. All the room out there in the outfield. So that's a good job of pitching to your surroundings as he gets easy fly out here.
Matt Kemp will stand in with 2 on and 2 out here in the 3rd. Here's the first offering. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0. And he looks at a slider in there. 1-1. Now Kemp awaits the 1-1. Swing and a liner. Foul. One, 2. And there's one that misses to Kemp as he works it back to 2-2. Here comes a 2-2. And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. 2 men are on with 2 men out. 2-2. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. Here's the 2-2 offering. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. On to first, and the Padre threat goes by the boards as that ends the inning. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. More baseball from downtown San Diego right after this. Hunter Pence will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th.
The right fielder, number 8, Hunter Pence.
Now the first pitch. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. One-0 pitch now. Chop foul right by home plate, and it's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. Hit softly to the right side. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Brandon Crawford will dig in here. Took a called 3rd strike his first time. Now here's the first pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
Corner paint right there. 97 miles an hour. What are you going to do with that?
3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Now the pitch. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now.
Got in his kitchen big time right there.
The pitch. And this is chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Now another 0-2. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball.
Yeah, 1-out base runner for him right here, and that's something they hadn't had for a little while, as that's going to break a streak of 6 in a row that he had retired prior to this base hit.
Matt Duffy will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Here's the first offering. Oh, lots of real estate on the right side of the infield here as he steers this one into right, a base hit.
A little bad luck there defensively. If that's hit at an infielder, it's a double play. But instead, now you're in hot water here with one away.
Here's the lefty, Gregor Blanco now, as he'll pick on the first pitch and hit a ground ball towards second. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. We're back at Petco Park in just a moment. Herbert Solarte will lead things off here in the home half of the fourth.
Third baseman, Herbert Solarte.
Here it comes. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. First two pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
Two really close pitches to kick off this at bat. Normally this guy would be all over him, but he's shown some discipline here with two good takes.
Now here's the pitch. 3-0 now.
Oh, I think he'd be real happy with a leadoff walk. Something just to get things started against this guy.
Let's go, San Diego.
Now the 3-0 pitch. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. Here he comes on 3-1. Now a check swing as he's able to fight this one off. Foul. Three and two. Here it is. Here's a ball swung on and lofted in the air out toward right center. And this is handled out there by Span for the first out.
These are the types of balls where you worry about collisions out there. This ball's hit fairly sharply, almost exactly between the two outfielders, but this should always be the center fielder's ball if he can get to it. So he calls for it and he puts it away.
Here's the shortstop, Alexi Ramirez, as he'll take a look at ball one. One out, nobody on. Here's the 1-0 now to Ramirez. And, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1.
And after that call, you know he's got to be turning around to say something like, hey, you know what? This guy doesn't need any help.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. 2-1. The 2-1 home.
Here we go.
And this is going to be a foul ball in amongst the spectators. The 2-2 coming. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2. Payoff pitch coming. And a swing and a miss by Ramirez as he's down on strikes here for out number 2. So with 2 gone here in the fourth, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And whoa, look at that for a top speed. 98 miles an hour. That man is flat dealing.
Come on, bud.
Now the first pitch. Skip Schumacher is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Now the 1-0. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Let's go, Friars!
Here comes the 1-1. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. The right-hander deals on 1-2. Hit hard but fouled to the left, and they'll try it again. He'll try again, 1-2. 2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty.
That's a good location for that cutter with 2 strikes. He's either got to take that and hope it's a ball, or he's got to foul that thing off.
Come on, Padres.
Here he comes on 2-2.
Here we go.
Ball hit on the ground here for the first baseman, Belt. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Padres down in order. They trail it here 3-0. Johnny Cueto will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th.
The pitcher, number 47, Johnny Cueto.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up.
Come on, Friars!
First pitch to him. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Let's go, Padres!
Now here it comes. 1-1.
And even though he's given up his share of hits so far, he still hasn't walked anybody, so at least he's got that going for him.
Now the 1-1. And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2. Here comes the 1-2. Just tried to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2. Now the 2-2 pitch. Hard hit towards center. And the leadoff man gone now to start the 5th.
Yeah, you really can't take anything for granted out there when you're playing in the rain. You got to worry about your footing. You got to worry about raindrops getting in your eyes. You got to make sure you're in the right position. But in the end, he is right there to make the play.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. And we'll go back to the top of the order now for Denard Span. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Three runs, 7 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. And this is high, a ball and a strike. The 1-1. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. The 1-2 with one away. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here's the 2-2 home. And he gets under the 2-2 a bit as this is sent in the air out to straightaway central. And here's Jay to put it away, and that's out number 2.
Boy, these are the kind of days where even I want to grab a bat. Everybody on that offense is hitting the ball hard somewhere.
Joe Panic will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far. And here's the first pitch. And he's right on the fastball there. Hit pretty well out towards deep left. And Schumacher will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Giants down in order, but they lead it 3-0. John Jay will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the 5th. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
First pitch coming. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. Now the 2-0. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Well, you get the sense that what they need is one big hit from anybody in the lineup. If they could get one, it could get them right back in this game, because right now they just seem out of it.
Ready with the 2-1. And this is hit hard on the ground to first. And he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out.
Now batting, the pitcher,
Andrew Cashner will get another shot. Called out on strikes his first time around. First pitch coming. Swing and a grounder fouled, and that almost took the first base coach along with it. 1 out, nobody on. Now the pitch. And the 0-1 is lifted in the air out to right. And there to take it in is Pence, and that's out number 2.
Wow, he's using that fastball to devastating effect out there now. He gets another out here. That's 7 in a row now he's sent down.
And now, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there. Corey Spangenberg will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Yeah, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Go Padres!
First offering on the way. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Here's the 1-0. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1.
I tell you, he's got a good pace, a good tempo to him out there right now.
One pitch on the way. Here's a ground ball to first. Belt will take this one himself, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They trail in this one 3-0. Buster Posey will stand in now to lead off the sixth as the rain continues to fall here.
Buster.
Here's the first pitch to him. In there for strike one, 0-1.
Wow, I think the heart of this system is right on top of us now because it's really coming down out there.
Action now in the Padre bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's getting loose out there. Here's the pitch. Taken the other way, but this should be routine out there in right field. Under it now is Kemp, and he'll make the play for the first out.
And after a hot start, the bats have pretty much gone missing here in the middle innings. Sort of reinvented himself out there and has really turned things around.
Brandon Belt will stride in, grounded out his last time through. First pitch coming. Now a splitter starts things off with a called strike one.
There's that splitter again. Seems to be getting better and better as the game goes on.
Water! Get the water here!
And the pitch. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
I think generous is the word here. That looked like it was 6 inches off the plate.
And now a pitch on the way. And this is fouled back and out of play. Ready with another 0-2. And that's in there for a called third strike on the split-fingered fastball, 2 away.
And I think this rain is definitely complicating matters out there. It's really coming down over the past 5 minutes or so. And you know, when you're out there blinking and trying to keep the water out of your eyes and the rain's dripping off of your helmet, it's making your grip really slick. It's a tough situation for any hitter to be in. And it's no picnic for the pitcher out there either. But he was the strong one in this case and won this battle.
Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. Now the pitch. This ball's grounded foul. The pitch. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike three, and the inning is over. Giants are down 1-2-3, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Derek Norris will be the batter as we get things going in the bottom of the sixth. Now some action out in the Giants bullpen as they'll have both a left-hander and a right-hander get loose.
Ice cream now!
Here's the first offering. That tails back over, strike one. He continues to get ahead here. He's been in complete control.
I think you need to guard yourself from being overconfident, though. A bloop and a blast could still turn this game on its ear.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Whoa, but that's just self-defense as he spears it for the out.
You can't underestimate how important a start this is when your team's on a losing streak. He has been phenomenal. And it's all thanks to him that they've got a good shot at ending this thing.
Will Myers We'll dig in now. 1 for 2 to this point. Now here's the first pitch. And he takes ball 1.
And even though he's pitching well, this is a part of the order that he's really got to worry about. Now, they can turn a good outing into a bad one pretty darn quickly.
Myers awaiting the 1-0. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way. And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit.
And he'd been on a pretty good roll until that base hit right there. He'd set down 9 in a row, so now he's going to have to remember what it's like to work out of the stretch.
Matt Kemp will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far. Thought something was on here as he stepped off to look back to first. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time.
Let's go, Padres.
First pitch on the way. Ball 1. Danger here as this is a guy who can make this a one-run game.
And if he does, make him do it out to right field. I wouldn't give him anything he can pull.
The 1-0 home. This one's a strike. It's 1-1.
And against a guy like this, you're usually only going to get one pitch to hit in that bat. Sometimes you might not even get that, so that's one he may want back.
Here's the 1-1. Inside here with the hard stuff, and it's 2-1 now. Runners on first with 1 down. Now the 2-1. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. 2-2 pitch on the way. Now Kemp swings and sends a high fly ball with good carry out to deep left field. Blanco is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out.
Boy, his guys got him the lead back in the very first inning, and he hasn't looked back since. He's had everything go his way so far, and this inning's turning out to be no exception.
Yonhervis Solarte will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out 0 for 2 thus far. Now the first pitch. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike 1.
Well, you can tell he's trying to work that pitch away, but he might have left that one a little more over the plate than he intended.
Pause, now the pitch. Now a cut fastball, but that doesn't threaten the zone. It's even at 1. Ready now on 1-1. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. 2 out with the man at first. The 1-2. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. Padres leave 1, still down 3-0. Back here at Petco Park. Giants leading this one as we get set for the 7th, but before it gets underway, there you see our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Nick Vincent is on the pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7. Brandon Crawford will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time, and then a base hit last time around. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Shadows starting to fall over this Southern California afternoon as it's been a good contest so far.
It really has. Both pitchers, they've been as advertised. It's been a tightly played game, and the scoreboard shows it.
Now here's the pitch. Swing and a broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now.
Well, you take a swing at a pitch like that, you're lucky that you only got sawed off. He's going to have to go find himself another piece of lumber.
And he gets under this one and, in fact, breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And that'll slice just foul at the last moment. Another 0-2 coming. And a good two-strike swing here as he's been fighting off some tough pitches, but the count will remain at 0-2. Here's another 0-2. Inside here with a cutter as he's lucky that one didn't get him.
Yeah, he's not trying to hit him, I don't think, but sometimes you need to keep guys honest up there. I think that's all he was trying to do there.
Here it comes. Oh, not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. And say goodbye to that one. Into the seats in right for a home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And the Giants have opened up their lead now 4-0.
I'll tell you what, there is no better feeling for a hitter after being backed off the plate than to turn around and do this on the next pitch. That is just the ultimate. You think you can intimidate me? Think again.
Matt Duffy will stand in now following the home run. And you wonder if that losing streak is about to go by the wayside.
Well, they're not home yet, but certainly this has been a much better performance than we've seen out of them for a while now. So all signs seem to be pointing to a potential victory.
Here's the first offering. Right-hander against right-hander as this is a ball 1-0.
Not.
Now the 1-0 pitch. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Here comes a 1-2. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Catch made out there by Kemp, and there's one gone.
The left fielder, number 7,
Gregor Blanco will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning. We flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Now the first pitch. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1.
And you know, this is a guy that loves the ball down and in. It's one of the locations he really covers well, so they're going to want to mix their spots here.
Now here's the pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1. Fouled back. Here's the 1-2. Now a swing and a ground ball. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now. Johnny Cueto will dig in now. He struck out and lined out in his first 2 at-bats. first pitch to him. And a ball, 1-0.
I think that's consistent with how the strike zone gets called nowadays. That's a strike in the rule book, but most umpires won't give you that pitch anymore.
The next pitch. That one's a called strike one. Two out, nobody on. One on the way. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. And we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Now here's the first pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. Here's the pitch. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. Now here it comes. This one for Crawford is short. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away.
You know, and unless these guys can turn things around quickly, it's starting to look like this winning streak is going to come to an end in 3 games.
Skip Schumacher will dig in for the 3rd time now. He struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. First pitch coming. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Pitch on the way. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. On a hole now as he swings and misses at a pitch in the dirt, and it's 1-2 now.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
Now the 1-2. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
And for all the pitches he's thrown, only 1 walk so far. That's a little bit surprising.
The 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
And a good job here of making him throw a lot of pitches. I mean, he probably doesn't have a whole lot left in the tank, so the more you make him work, the better your chances of getting a mistake.
That's hard hit back up the middle. Throw gets him, 2 down.
And you know, against a lot of second basemen, this is going to be an infield single. But watch how he fields this thing and then maneuvers his body into a good throwing motion and unloads it quickly to get his man.
In now is John Jay. Now a ball popped up, but room in foul ground for the catcher Posey. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. It'll be Denard Span to lead us off when we return. It's the Giants 4 and the Padres nothing. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here.
Your attention, please.
New pitcher set to take over now, and it'll be the 6'6" lefty Matt Thornton that's called upon.
Matt Thornton.
And there is Denard Span. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball one.
And that fastball of his definitely catches your attention, especially when it's on the inner half.
Here's the 1-0. And Span will watch another one miss. It's 2-0 now.
Well, you got the matchup you wanted, but that's not going to amount to much if he can't throw strikes.
Two-0 count, the pitch. Swing and a line drive, but foul. And now a pitch on the way. Swing and a liner, but foul. Sets the 2-2 pitch. And Span swings and misses at that one. Good pitch that time, and he's retired for the first down. Time to take a look at our starter comparison to this point, and the telling numbers can be found on the left side of your screen. Zeros in the run and earned run columns. Joe Panik will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch coming. That swung on and lifted down the left field line. Schumacher's there to take it in, and there are 2 away now. 8th inning now at Petco Park in downtown San Diego. The Giants have given the Padres trouble of late, and they're doing it to them again here in this one. You get a look at our line score to this point. Buster Posey will stand in. He flew out his last time up. And here's the first pitch. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
That thing's coming in there hot, 96 miles an hour.
The pitch. Still taking here as he looks at the slider this time, and he's in a big hole now, down 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
Now the pitch. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Jose Pirela will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there. And he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
First offering on the way. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Here it comes. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And the home half of the 8th starts with a leadoff double.
Well, neither offense has really made a huge impact so far, but finally maybe a little sign of life. He drives this ball for 2 bases, and even though they've had trouble scoring runs, they're not out of this thing by a long shot. A couple more of these could get him right back into it.
Corey Spangenberg will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
Now here comes Bruce Bochy out of the Giants dugout on his way to the mound. And that'll signal the end for Johnny Cueto. So he'll depart after working 7+, and he stands to be the winning pitcher in this one.
Your attention, please. Now
New
pitching
pitcher
for the
set to
Giants,
take over now. It's the
number
right-hander
54,
Sergio Romo that gets the call.
Romo.
Corey Spangenberg will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
You think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
Here's the first pitch to him. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller out there, you're just conditioned to always look for something down. So he can surprise you with that high fastball, maybe four-seam it every once in a while, and when he does, you can forget it.
From the belt, the pitch changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. The 1-1 home. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. And this is past Belt on down the line. A fair ball. The throw home. And the run is in from second as they're on the board for the first time. 4-1 now.
Well, apparently they still got a pulse here. A run is in to score on the base hit, and now with another hit or two, they could really make this interesting.
Derek Norris will dig in. He lined out hard in his last time around. Now the left-hander Jeremy Affeldt is up and throwing in the Giants bullpen. First pitch coming. Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. And that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Well, for a relief pitcher, he hasn't given him a whole lot of relief. That's back-to-back singles now since he showed up, and he's in a heck of trouble now.
Will Myers will stride in. He singled in his last plate appearance. Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. New pitcher set to take over on the mound, and it's the veteran left-hander Jeremy Affeldt. Will Myers will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed as he'll face him with two on and nobody out here. Here's the first offering. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. You have to figure that sinker's going to be an important pitch for him here this afternoon.
No question about it. Obviously, it's his ground ball pitch, so if you're a hitter, you're going to need to make him bring that pitch up a bit.
Boy, in a perfect spot for the splitter there. It's 0-2.
Now, he's probably lucky he didn't make contact on that one.
He's ready now. The pitch. Swing and a hard hit ball towards the hole. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And no sense risking anything here. Be loaded now with still nobody out.
Oh, yeah, he's got that magic wand going now. That's his third hit in 4 trips, all of them singles. He's been a tough out all game long.
Matt Kemp will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances. He could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
Let's go. All right, Matt. Woo. Digging now.
First pitch on the way.
Here we go.
Sinkers in there. No balls and a strike.
And this guy's been in situations like this so many times before. He's got plenty to call on upstairs to try to help him work out of this jam.
Come on.
Bases loaded here. Nobody out. From the stretch.
Here we go.
Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Sometimes guys can get keyed up in big spots like this, and that's where that curveball can be a real effective pitch.
He waits, now the pitch. And he gets him swinging. What a big out there, as there is now 1 away.
You know, and this is one of the few downsides to being a guy with tremendous strength at the plate. Once you get that thing started, it's really hard to put on the brakes, and he winds up breaking the plane right here, and that's strike 3.
Yonherva Solarte will step in now with the possible tying run on first as they try to claw their way back in this thing. He's set, now the pitch. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1.
And now you can go for 2 up the middle here with 1 away. It's a little riskier, but it is an option.
All right, let's go.
He's set, now the pitch. And there's ball 1.
He wanted to go after that one, but that's a good eye to just watch it all the way in.
Bases are loaded here, 1 man out.
Come on.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2.
This would be a big time to pick up back-to-back strikeouts if he can get it.
Nice easy stroke. Let's go.